I remember I come from Kansas City. I've been there 18 years with Mike Bickle, and he shares the story when the revelation of the weakness of our prayers hit him. Many of us talk about the glory because this is the true glory of God's word and power released, but many times it feels weak. And we're not a culture that knows how to handle not awesome and not feeling like superpower men. Because the majority of our lives are not that inspired. Not that I'm not floating when I say the word. It's, God, I need you to break in. He tells the story of a cold December morning. They did 6 a.m. prayer every morning. He drove up to the 1,500-seat auditorium. It was a snowy morning. 2 cars in the parking lot. And he's walking up to the front door. So there's 3 people in the prayer meeting in a 1,500-seat auditorium. And he walks to the front door. And right when he grabs the door to this church, he hears, it's almost like Handel's Messiah. He says the loudest noise he's ever heard. And he thought the guys inside had the amps cranked and they were in there jamming out. And he storms through the door and he's about to reprimand them, saying, what are you guys doing at 6 a.m.? Don't blow the speakers out. And when he walks in, he sees 2 people on a stage like this with an unplugged acoustic guitar sitting there playing with the other guy singing right there. It was weak. He sat there for 2 hours. He said it was one of the most boring prayer meetings he'd ever been in. And he just sat back there the whole time saying, God, what happened? What was that? He said, you just heard the angelic choirs around my throne when 2 of you gather in my name. And though it doesn't feel powerful on the outside, I want you to know what it sounds like in heaven. I believe that. We're all in this room because of a hidden man's prayer life. The door to the Gentile world opened up through an unredeemed man, Cornelius. He had prayer meetings. God, here I am again. He wasn't even born again. Talk about uninspired prayer. God, the Jews have something on them. I'm going to appeal to you based on how I see them. And an angel showed up and says, your prayers have come up as a memorial to God. A memorial to God. Do you have any idea how you move him? Do you have any idea how you move him? I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about the people on the stage. Do you have any idea how you move him?